The third type of rock we're going to discuss are igneous rocks. And I'm going to start with this question. What do a foot scraper and Minecraft have in common? If you said they were both erupted from a volcano, then you were right. Well, Minecraft wasn't erupted from a volcano, but this type of rock from Minecraft was. That's called obsidian. And this type of foot scraper right here is called pumice. Pumice and obsidian are examples of igneous rocks. Now, here are some other examples of common igneous rocks. We have diorite and granite, which look very similar. We have basalt and we have obsidian. Diorite and granite look very similar because they have crystals and minerals that have formed, and quartz, and you can see them, obviously. Basalt just looks like a plain black rock. Obsidian is this black, glassy rock, okay? These types of rocks cooled and hardened very differently. You say, cooled and hardened, what? Well, what happens with igneous rocks is they melt completely. So all these minerals that were in all these different types of rocks somehow get pushed into a magma chamber and they melt completely into a liquid. And then once they are out of the magma chamber, either they've erupted out of the magma chamber or they've oozed out of the magma chamber, then they cool. And once they cool, they harden. So how quickly they cool and harden is what type of rock we see. This granite cooled and hardened very slowly. So the crystals started to grow and the minerals started to grow and you can see them. Obsidian cooled very, very quickly. So we don't see any crystals. Here's another example, an everyday example of granite. You might see granite countertops, right? They're beautiful. There's crystals, there's quartz, there's all these different minerals that you can see. Granite is very hard as well. It's a very hard rock, so it can withstand lots of wear and tear, which is why it's great for kitchens. Now, this has been polished, obviously, but you can see the minerals inside. Now we're going to talk about how igneous rocks are formed. Like I said, different rocks are pushed, nudged, moved by plate tectonics into a magma chamber. And in that magma chamber, they melt completely like a big pot of soup. Everything melts there. And we can have quickly cooling rocks by being erupted from the volcano, or we can have oozing out rocks that cool very slowly. And the difference is extrusive and intrusive. If you're erupted and you're a rock and you cool externally, like outside of the volcano, you're extrusive. If you're a rock and you cool very slowly inside the earth, still you're intrusive. So obsidian and pumice are extrusive igneous rocks. Granite and diorite are intrusive igneous rocks. Here's a cross section of the earth. You can see this magma chamber below, and we have the path for magma to erupt and become lava outside of the volcano. Along that path are these little fissures. See these little fissures? These things don't erupt from the volcano. Instead, this is where the magma can ooze and then cool and harden very slowly. Whereas once it's erupted, it can erupt and cool and harden very quickly. Now, talking about cooling and hardening reminds me of our song that goes along with igneous rocks. And in order for you to really embrace the song, you have to know where it came from. This tune comes from Adele singing Set Fire to the Rain, and we're going to then sing our song. But I'm just going to show you Adele really quickly. Oh no, it won't play because I'm not in present mode. Let's see if we can get this to play. Sorry, thank you for being patient. Okay, so we're going to take that part from the Adele song, and we're going to say, instead of setting fire to the rain, we're going to set fire to our rock, okay? And the words are, I set fire to my rock, igneous, melts, cools, and hardens. Ready? 'Cause I set fire to my rock, igneous, melts, cools, and hardens. And that is how igneous rocks are formed. They melt, they cool, and they harden. Pretty cool. Can you sing it?